Broken Simulation. Broken Simulation. With Sam Tripoli.
And welcome to Broken Simulation, the biannual podcast. Comes out once whenever it comes out. That's how we roll. Joining me as always, good friend, trusty sidekick. Well, I guess on this show, I am his sidekick, Johnny Woodard.
Comes out whenever we can get in the studio, apparently.
Yeah, man, we're busy people.
Some of us get diseases and can't record for a while.
Diseases. It's a virus. Diseases makes it sound like sexual. I didn't get lucky enough to get laid to get this.
HIV is a virus, and we call it a disease.
Do we?
I don't know, do we?
I guess we do. And it is an STD.
Yeah.
Are children STDs?
Well, it's got the same risk factors, right? It's like unprotected sex.
Yeah. And
Sure.
it just stays with you forever.
Yeah.
It's just like, unlike herpes, you get to watch it grow.
Yeah. Well, you got a narrow window if you're willing to do something really dark that you can kind of get away with it. But if you wait too long,
I don't even know what that means,
it's
Johnny.
abortion is what I'm talking about.
Okay, Johnny. Okay, I gotcha.
Let's
Johnny, let's not get political on this
Leading with
show.
abortion, yeah. That's what this show's all about. By
yeah.
the way, I just want to say, you see, some people have commented, "Hey, Sam, why does he take off his glasses at the beginning?" That's his Mr. Rogers move.
Yeah, that's my Mr. Rogers moment
Taking off
where,
the
you know,
sweater.
where he takes, take off my glasses. That's what we do. We're trying to create memories here on this show. We want you to have memories. So when you watch the show, you take off your sunglasses, and then we're all whatever Johnny named you guys, the Simmers, the Sitting Simmers.
I think they actually, the people on Patreon like Simtards.
Simtards. You, for hereon shall be named Simtards. We could never get a name for Punch Drunk, right? For a short time, they were the Drunk Punchers.
Yeah. What was there ever been anything else?
No.
I don't think that group of fans is like they want a name. You know what I mean? They're like, fuck you.
Yeah. They are the Mad Max of basically podcast listeners.
And you think that that's down to Ari, right? He's like,
Ari definitely influenced who is listening to the show.
imagine what the comments must be like for Gas Digital, all that shit, man. It's just like a war zone in the comments because, you know, everybody who watch, I mean, it's good. It's entertaining. Sure, it's like wrestling. It's like the modern day wrestling. But they all have their favorite, like, you know, it's Ari or Louis.
Yeah. Well, Louis J. Gomez
Yeah.
is the Vince McMahon of podcasting.
But there's just as many people that listen to that show that probably hate him. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's what Stern said. Your haters make you.
Did he? Yeah, he's right about that. I
Yeah.
love Howard Stern. I wish he hadn't have abandoned his base, but maybe he had to. I don't know.
I mean, here's my opinion on that, dude. It's like the guy has been in the game forever. At some point, the pendulum swings, and it's not his job to be edgy anymore. It's someone else's job to take that mantle. That's my opinion. So, Compound Media ran by Anthony Cumia, right?
Yeah.
Have you heard all the controversy going on with that now?
No. I mean, I listened to that.
There's a real war going on, Johnny, in the comedy community between what I say are the real ones versus the alt politically correct comics.
What does it got to do with Compound?
Because our good friend Gino Bisconti, excuse me, that's how good a friend he is. I mess up his last name.
That's how you know it's actually a friend of
You're
yours.
it, right? Johnny Woodard?
Yeah, Woodward.
So they had this one lady on, and she was discussing. I don't have all the term.
She was disgusting?
but she was discussing that people shouldn't wear Native American stuff on Christmas, on Halloween.
They shouldn't wear native shit on Halloween. Okay.
Yes.
So you were killing a tradition that's gone back in this country. Kids playing cowboys and Indians, you know, fucking 200 years. But go ahead.
Yeah. So, because again, it's cultural appropriation, which is a total like Travis.
It's
stuff.
not cultural appropriation when it's a Halloween costume.
It's dumb. That
Cultural appropriation is when you pass off art as your own or something like that. And I mean, I don't have any problem with that either. It's art. But that's what, even by her own definition, she's not getting it right.
That was made up in like some think tank to get people to fight with each other.
Absolutely.
And it's not real.
No.
Cultural appropriation. This is a melting pot. You can't tell me to celebrate our diversity and then tell me I can't take the best from each one and make my own like Jeet Kune Do, Bruce Lee martial arts of culture.
Well, remember when we were, I say we like we're the same generation, but my generation,
Johnny,
when you
old fuck.
When you come up in elementary school, that's one of the earliest things you learn about the country, the melting pot concept, right?
Right.
And I heard they're teaching that not as much anymore because it's gone out of fashion for this reason.
Well, I mean, like, public schools are part of the indoctrination process.
Of course they are. Yeah, but I mean, think about it. The melting pot used to be part of the indoctrination, and now even that is too far.
And do you think teachers
too accepting?
know that that's happening?
Most of them don't. No.
Yeah, I mean, like, both my parents are teachers. I have nothing but love for teachers, but they seem to be the people who did the best in school, so they just went into school.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that. We need the children are the future.
It's also
Teach 'em well.
it's like the equivalent of going, you know how kids in the urban areas go to the army out of high school when they need, that's kind of like it's the default sort of career for suburban kids, you know, like kids that grew up in nice neighborhoods. So what's the deal with the compound?
Well, so this woman comes on and she's like, maybe we shouldn't do cultural appropriation.
How did she get on his show though, saying that shit?
Because they were guest hosts and he was sitting in on it, and it was another person's show
On Compound's network.
Yes.
I got it. Okay.
And Compound is great. It's a paywall. You got to pay to be on it. And they have a lot of freedom to talk about whatever they want. Now, the problem is sometimes when you leave that wonderful environment and you go into the real world, sometimes that doesn't play, which is kind of what Jay Leno was talking about when he talked about the Comedy Store. Like how people had really great acts for the Comedy Store, but the minute they left the Comedy Store, it didn't play well. A great example of that is me. I did that. In the early 2000s, I would get booked on the road because I was playing the store, and I would go up there, and it was chaos, just chaos. People staring at me, people crying. Why? Why did he do this? Batman, stop! And that was kind of how it went. But the truth of the matter is, compound media is wonderful. It's where the wild things roam. Okay, and people. I just think what we are slowly seeing is the people being exposed for being frauds. And the real ones are going to grab not the entire market share, but a giant part of the market share. I got gigs coming, son. I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 gigs and Poland ain't one. Okay? I will be in Philadelphia November 12th through the 14th. So all those links are on samtripoli.com. And I'm going to be in Chicago that month. And December, I got a couple gigs coming up. I will be in St. Louis, and I'm working on a couple other gigs. New Jersey as well. So those are the gigs.
We also have, we just recorded a special edition of Broken Simulation where we talked about some funny shit on the web. We found some cool history stories that we talked about. So that's at patreon.com/broken simulation. Check that out. And I'm just going to drop our social media links at the bottom of the screen right now while you watch Sam on his phone. I know we should. Let's look at this real quick. I just want to look at it briefly. What do you think of?
How about Bill Burr's?
We'll talk about. Let's do that too. But what I just want to. There was a lot of news about this when Jim Carrey decided he basically elbowed his way into playing Joe Biden on SNL.
I think,
and I don't think he's been good.
I mean, we haven't talked about it on here, but I'd like to. I have two friends of mine who are on Saturday Night Live currently. I have friends of mine on shows that I find ridiculous, okay? Like, Ken Jeong is my good friend. Here's my problem and so I hope the shows like The Masked Singer go on forever so that Ken cashes many checks.
Yeah.
But the show is dog shit.
It's terrible. Yeah.
It's a dog shit show. It is part of Idiocracy. But I don't hate Ken for being on there because he's making fucking mad money.
No, I mean, if they came to you and in some fucking impossible universe offered you that gig, you'd take it.
I don't know if I would.
Oh, come on, dude.
At this moment, dude.
For that kind of cash, man?
Johnny, listen to me, man.
Really? Why not, though?
Because I one, I don't want to get that big. Mm-hmm. And two.
But, dude, you do it for a year, 2 years. That's life-changing money. You can get out of the game forever.
Do you know how long you have to be on set, dude?
Yeah, it's tough.
And you have to fake giving a fuck that Sarah Palin is doing karaoke?
That's tough.
I mean, dude.
You have a lot of energy, though, man. You could do it. You'd be good.
Okay. Johnny, you pretend. You go over there.
I'm not fucking you.
Get the mask on, take off the mask, and then watch me be surprised.
Okay.
But just sing a song real quick. Sing a song. Sing a song.
I got to be careful because my singing voice is so perfect that I don't want to get a copyright strike.
Okay, I get it, dude. Please, Hammer, don't hurt him.
Happy birthday to you.
Who is it? Who is?
Happy birthday to you.
I'm out of my strikes.
Happy birthday, Sam Tripoli.
I guess it's time to reveal who is today's Masked Singer. Who is it? Please, Masked Singer, show us who you are. Oh my God, it's Johnny Woodard from Poker Simulation. I would never have known. Oh my God. Oh, fuck me. How did I not know? It's crazy. I couldn't do that all day.
You were great at it, though, man. I wouldn't be surprised. You should send that in. Put that in a sizzle reel.
Will you clip that?
Send it in.
Will you clip that?
You might get the gig from that. What if you get the gig from that, dude?
What we can call that? Singahhh? We'll call, dude, I couldn't do it. Dude, I just don't want to do TV anymore.
It has to be exhausting, though.
To fake that kind of giving a fuck?
That's what it is, though, right? It's the faking. It's just exhausting not being yourself. Like most people go around not being themselves in some way all day, but at that level where it's just completely heightened like bullshit all the time, it's got.
And dude, you gotta listen to Jamie McCarthy talk about autism all day. Like, how much is that gonna get annoying?
I mean, you see, like these late show gigs or these daily talk gigs, they age people like being the president almost. You see like.
Well, you gotta do that every day.
Yeah, I mean, can you imagine, like Letterman, dude? I mean, all the heart surgeries and shit he had.
It's just like, I don't know, man. How much money is enough money? That's my question.
I think those guys that do the late shows are like, they have obsessive minds, a lot of them.
Of course, dude. They're the equivalent of like a Wall Street like shark, right?
Well, did you ever watch The Late Shift or read that book about Leno versus Letterman?
Yeah.
Leno was like hiding in the closet, listening to them negotiate or whatever, and that's how he ended up getting the gig or whatever because he was hiding in a closet. You never heard this story?
Oh, so he knew how to outbid Dave for the gig.
So, hold on, let me make sure.
So Jay Leno, like his whole thing, he doesn't have any kids, right?
Okay, here we go. Jay Leno hides in a closet to eavesdrop on NBC bosses meetings. Ever since the 90s, there have been rumors of Jay Leno eavesdropping on his bosses. He was said to hide in a closet attached to executive Warren Littlefield, that's that little red-haired guy's office, listening to the higher-ups discuss the show. And he actually admitted it. Wait, here we go. Access Online. According to Access Online.
Oh, Access Online?
Jay Leno has admitted hiding in NBC executives' offices twice.
Dude, that was your job, Johnny.
Here he goes. There's a huge closet in there. I just pulled the door behind me and listened. Very simple, Jay said. I didn't have an agent. I didn't have a manager, so that makes it all right, I guess. I don't have anybody. It's nice to know what's going on. So, yeah, that's how he weaseled his way into...
I mean, at some point when you have the job, right, why do you need an agent? Why do you need a manager?
Oh, but yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Well, and especially he came up through the Comedy Store, where he was... I mean, he was, from everything I've heard about Jay Leno, he was the guy early days of the Comedy Store. He's not my type of comedy, but
I mean, dude, he's
he
a
was
writer.
revered though.
He's a writer.
And there's a certain class, or I don't want to say class, but there's a certain person that for them, he's like the comedian. He's the comedy god. You know what I mean? Like for the Midwest or something. I don't know.
Here's the thing. Dude.
You know what I mean?
You ever listen to like music from the 50s and sometimes it just doesn't translate because it was the early stuff. It's great. So, watching this Comedy Store doc, which is wonderful, I get to watch like little clips from the comedy that was before when it was super hot and the comedy that's going on now. And the difference is setups. Their setups, they could talk more.
Yeah.
So you would do these longer setups to one big laugh. Oh, you think
they did longer setups then?
Oh, yeah. Big time.
Well, some guys did, but there are a lot of guys that are just like Leno and even Letterman
dude.
Set up, punch. Like a lot of those guys, right?
But no, they would set up, then it would be set up, punch, set up, punch, set up, punch.
Yeah, they get it rolling.
Then you watch somebody like Chris D'Elia and Orny Adams, their setups are punches, and then they punch and punch and punch and punch. See, that's my big problem right now with podcasting. It's just like everything is just chuckles. Like every line has to be fun. There's like
what kind of podcasting?
I mean, like I'm just watching a lot of comedy podcasts where every line has to be like a fucking hilarious thing. And to me, it's like I like to talk. I mean, maybe
it doesn't help the conversation. Yeah, it makes it harder to have a real conversation when you're focused
right,
on
which could
laugh.
easily be a sign that I'm growing old and I'm detached. I'm slowly fading away from what is cool, but I'm just not interested.
Well, maybe it's because you're listening to comedy podcasts, though. You know, what I mean,
I don't really,
but
I watch clips that people put
But
out.
it's that genre of podcast. It's comedy. You know what I'm saying? If you were listening to like
what is this genre?
Star Talk or whatever.
What is this genre?
It's probably comedy. I put it. I kind of dual list it on Spotify. It's comedy and storytelling.
Yeah, I mean, like, so that's my whole thing.
Okay, everybody in this room, everybody on this show, most of the people in the world, I think, have buttholes. And that means that most of the people in the world can get something out of this great ad for HelloTushy.com, our new advertiser here on the show. We're happy to welcome them to the Broken Simulation family. To me, it's hard to believe that when you go to the bathroom in this country, most of us wipe instead of wash. Because if you had feces, let's say, I don't know, on your leg, would you use toilet paper to get it off? Probably not, right? Probably you'd use some water. You'd spray that shit down. Well, that's where HelloTushy.com comes in. See, this thing is an attachment to your existing toilet. It requires no electricity or additional plumbing and cuts toilet paper use by 80%. So if you care about the environment, it's also for you. The Hello Tushy bidet pays for itself in just a few months. With Hello Tushy, you don't wipe it all. Even the best 2-ply toilet paper just doesn't cut it when it comes to the hands-free poop experience. So you can ditch paper products. The HelloTushy.com bidet attachment comes with a 60-day risk-free guarantee. Think about that. For something like this that goes in your toilet, you get a 60-day risk-free guarantee and a 12-month warranty. And up to now, bidets have just been insanely expensive. We're talking thousands of dollars. But HelloTushy.com has modernized the bidet and democratized the technology, making it affordable and available to everyone. It's simple to install, and it just sends the freshest stream of water right up your bum for only $79. Think about that. Go to HelloTushy.com/broken to get 10% off. HelloTushy.com/broken for 10% off. We've got a special offer just for our listeners. You go to HelloTushy.com/broken for 10% off. That's HelloTushy.com/broken. It is the latest in butt cleaning technology. It's water. Get with the program and clean your butthole with a bidet. I just want you to watch Jim Carrey.
I've seen it. I saw
it. It wasn't good, right?
No. And here's the reason why. Because they're trying to paint Joe Biden as a cool guy. And that's where Saturday Night Live is losing it. Saturday Night Live has picked a side of the fight.
And they used to not. Yeah, they used to. Or they
you
used
got
to
to
do
make fun of both sides equally. So you can shit on Trump if you shit on the other side as well. You like, how many times did they try to make Hillary look cool during the Hillary election? And it failed.
Oh, yeah. God, they tried so hard to make her look cool.
And it looks dumb.
Yeah, she's the least cool person.
And that's the problem now. Saturday Night Live is a higher gun. Look at what he's trying to do for Joe Biden, right? Like, look at him. Joe Biden's like, Joe Biden's doing nothing like that.
Nothing.
And he looks stupid. And, here's another thing. This generation doesn't know Jim Carrey like our generation does. The 20-year-olds, this is for high school. These are for high school kids. And it's just not funny. And
I thought this was this cold open, and I was looking forward to it because I grew up with Jim Carrey, was painful. I mean, it was painfully bad. This is the one from like last week.
So it comes out after him where he's so obviously biased, that guy. They don't even play that up. You got to do that, dude. It's the only way it's going to fall. It's going to play well.
Yeah. Anyway, I thought that was really lame.
Everything was Joe Biden, fucking racism, and COVID. People are over it.
That's why Michael Jordan is such a rarity.
He is old school where it's like, I don't bring political discussion.
Dude, it's so hard for the journalist in Charlotte because he doesn't do a lot of interviews even. He'll do like one interview a year. He'll sit down with the reporter at the paper and talk to or call him a little bit. But yeah, you're right. He doesn't seek the spotlight.
Well, because he just realizes that, you need both Republicans and Democrats, liberals and conservatives to buy your product. And if you don't do that, you're fucked.
And people gave him shit for that at the time and even now, but I don't see anything wrong with that.
Dude,
trying to appeal to as many people as you can.
When you talk about the GOAT discussion, right, on who's the greatest, dude, LeBron James can't even be close. First of all, he doesn't get past Kareem Abdul-Jabbar if he even gets close. He doesn't get past, in my opinion, Duncan. Then we start a debate about him and Shaq. That's okay. He jumped with this win, which I think is the hardest win of all time. In all honesty, because I felt like if the Clippers won it, that was going to be the case. I would be a hypocrite to change it. He is very lucky that the Lakers get all the calls and that the NBA conspired to get him Anthony Davis.
And then Miami, two of their best players fell apart at the very first game of the series. Bam and Dragic.
But look at where the league is at right now. Look at the ratings.
Good.
Not good.
Sports across the board in the toilet.
Yeah, well, whenever they get political, right? It's like it gets really bad. And that's what's been happening, dude. The putting the BLMs on everything. I mean, dude, look at Drew Brees, right? 1 second he's like loving the American flag, and then he gets so much shit. He puts somebody's name on his helmet, and then he gets his dick kicked in again. I think he's got another birthmark on his face from all the cleats he was taking to his fucking head, right?
Like a dog with his tail between his legs. I mean,
he can't win. The best way is to stay out of it, unless you do something like tinfoil hat. Even Tim Dillon plays hats to make fun of both sides. That's the only way that thing works. But it's like, what's in? Are you telling me equality is never making fun of gay people?
Yeah, I mean, go on.
Are you telling me I can't do jokes about how funny black people are? Dude, have you been on World Star Hip Hop? Have you seen how many floors a crackhead can jump off and not snap his leg and walk away?
I haven't seen that one.
It's incredible. They'll do flips off of 2 stories and call it a day.
Hold on, I have to find this. Crackhead jumps off roof for $1. Is that
$1 for $1?
Why? That might not be. That was one of them.
I pray for you, brother. Please don't hurt yourself.
Please don't hurt yourself.
Exclusive footage at Ballers.
Did you hear this guy? Exclusive footage
You, brother. Please
at
be
Ballers.
safe.
Don't do it, dude.
Oh, what the fuck, man?
Is this uncomfortable?
I just hope he doesn't get hurt, man.
Of course he's going to get hurt. He's a crack.
I thought you said he doesn't get hurt.
Oh,
Shit.
he doesn't. Look at that. And then he hits the Iron Man right there.
He did the Iron Man pose and just hopped right up.
You sure?
Holy shit.
All right, Johnny.
Yes.
So I'm not really watching much television anymore, if any.
Mostly children's shows, I heard.
I mean, we turn on Creature Report,
What the
it's
fuck
like
is
the,
that?
Octonauts, they're called.
Okay.
Yeah, it's real. By the way, Cartoon Network is getting creepy as fuck, by the way. But
Always has been.
do you know what my new guilty pleasure is?
How could I know that? Please tell me.
Ink Masters.
That's a tattoo show, I assume.
Yeah, I can't stop watching it. Even though Dave Navarro is annoying as fuck, I love this show.
That guy's been famous for so long.
Right. And you know he gets stuff shoved in his butt, right? Is if you had to name one celebrity that you had to put your name on going, who put stuff in his butt?
Here's a headline from Chat Sports.
Chad Sports?
Chat Sports. A-Rod may have watched Dave Navarro perform sex acts via Skype. I almost don't even want to look that up. Former Jane's Addiction guitarist and host of Spike TV's Ink Master, Dave Navarro has quite a reputation in Hollywood circles for his, let's just say, promiscuous antics. It has now been brought to light that some of these antics may have involved currently suspended New York Yankees slugger Alex Rodriguez. Here's the lowdown from Stephen Douglas of The Big Lead. Dave Navarro hosts a radio show called Dark Matter, blah, blah, blah. They tried to get Dave Navarro to tell a story about the time he allegedly got oral sex from a woman while A-Rod watched on Skype. This was allegedly a woman who A-Rod had sex with in the past, and it allegedly took place while A-Rod was married, which puts the story between 02 and 08. So there you go. That's what we're talking about.
You know, dude, is that cheating?
If you watch something, no.
I mean, women think that's cheating,
Women think everything's cheating.
right?
Yeah.
I mean, dude, at what point are we going to not care if people are weird?
Never. Well, the thing that's gonna change is what weird is.
What is the weird? What are the things on your list like, you got to go?
Well, I never say to anybody they gotta go unless they do something.
Kitty porn, got to go.
Oh, you're out. Yeah. Anything with kids.
Pedophilia,
Anything
you're
with
out.
kids. Anything with kids.
Rape, you're out.
Yeah,
Sexual
right.
assault,
Yeah, but
you're
I'm
out.
not talking. That to me is not. That's not weird. That's like felonious. It's criminal.
Yeah, fuck felonious. It's criminal. Okay, I don't even know what felonious
That means it's a felony.
Okay, yes. All right. Outside that, get weird.
Here's a trailer for Ink Master.
I love it, dude. I watch it all the time. I watch it all the time,
Hopefully
dude.
this song doesn't get us fucking flagged.
Well, then take it down.
Well, I can tell if it does because I put it up in the Patreon version, and then it tells me if it's gonna get flagged.
Yeah, so that guy goes around and like there's two judges. And dude, there's some great tattoos out there. And it makes me want to get tattoos. But then I also started thinking, Johnny, another power ranking we could do is shadiest tattoos.
What do you mean by shady?
Like when you see somebody with this tattoo, you assume they're fucking up to no good.
Oh, wow, it's teardrop. The teardrops around the eyelids.
Okay, so is that number one?
Probably. Swastika is up there.
Yeah, I mean, okay. Besides the obvious hate speech.
Any Aryan
Okay,
brotherhood
take
shit.
that out. Yeah. So I have three of them. Obviously, one is teardrop, right? That you killed somebody in prison.
Yeah.
That's shady as shit.
Skull and bones kind of shit, unless it's that one that's got a cupcake around
Next one is spider webs. You
Yeah,
ever
on
see
the
any-
elbows. On the
Oh
elbows.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's some shady shit.
It's always
dude.
like gang members. And
yeah, you're like, okay, you've
motorcycle
obviously
clubs,
ran with some fucking bikers and you're not afraid to fucking move crystal meth. That's what that says to me. That you're not afraid to move large quantities of crystal meth.
What else?
Okay. Next one, dude, is
I would say if you have sawed-off shotgun on your arm with the Second Amendment tattooed, probably.
okay.
That's not what you have.
That's not a sawed-off shotgun.
What is it?
That's a regular shotgun
I can't see it.
that looks like a giant black dick.
You can't turn it towards the camera? Well, I mean, now from that distance, it's going to look like a black dick. The camera's right here, buddy. Okay, there we go.
This is bump right here. I'm like, do I got cancer? Like, no, that's when you drink too much coffee.
They said that?
Yeah.
The doctor said that?
Yeah.
My grandfather had those, so he was fine.
You drink too much coffee, dude. Okay, next one, Jai. So we got teardrop. We got spider tattoo.
Wait, what is it then? A cyst? Is that what they call it?
Yeah.
A coffee cyst?
Yeah. She goes, when you drink too much coffee,
Wow.
you tend to get that.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Are you
Next
cutting
one?
back on the coffee or are you
No.
just like, fuck it?
Dude, I just had one soda today. I'm trying to quit soda. I have nothing left.
Yeah, it's life, man.
Next one. Are you ready?
Go on.
Here we go. Angel wings.
On the back?
Yes.
What about if it's a woman?
No.
Doesn't count?
No, still shady as shit.
Why?
And if it's a guy, it's even shadier.
Why though?
Because you're trying to tell everybody you're an angel, and obviously you are not.
There's this hot.
I've never met anybody with angel wings that weren't fucking shady.
There's this hot porn chick. It's got like a pistol right here
Yeah.
above her crotch.
That's a shady one too.
Yeah.
Any guns on your hip area, which I was going to get.
What about a snake down the body like this?
Snakes are kind of shady too. Anybody with a snake, that's shady.
Serpent.
Serpent.
What about the inverted cross?
Yeah, upside down?
Yeah,
Yeah. That's some Satan shit.
I see a lot of those.
That's some Satan shit.
on the wrist. I see him like the inverted cross
Yeah,
right here.
Yeah. That's number one. So, how many we got? There's 5.
Oh, we got a lot. I don't know. How many did you come up with? Okay, you got tears.
Yeah.
Teardrops.
Spider tattoo.
Spider tattoo.
Angel wings.
We need 2 more for you.
Right.
What are the other 2 you have?
What is the other one you have?
Oh, I said inverted cross.
Any tits. Anybody with tits.
Like a nude woman on them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tits. Come on, man.
What about like there's this one
Tits.
I gotta show you hold on. I gotta show you this one tattoo.
Anybody with a tattoo of a redhead is shady.
I got the number 1 shadiest tattoo.
Okay, but Johnny, will you agree whenever you see a redheaded tattoo, not a person who's redheaded with a tattoo, but a tattoo that has a redheaded person tattooed on you, that's pretty shady.
Yeah. What the fuck is wrong with it? Okay. Look at this combination of words and tell me how it doesn't come up with any Google search results. When have you ever typed in something like this and it never comes up with this? There's a tattoo that this porn chick has that above her ass, and it's in like cursive, beautiful writing. It says, "I love anal sex," and I typed those words into Google.
I agree with that. I agree
nothing
with that,
comes back.
Johnny. I agree with that. Anybody with like old, how would you say that? It's cursive tattoos. Cursive tattoos, shady as shit, dude. Shady as shit.
Okay,
Anybody
here we go.
with
her name is Christy Black. This video is Christy Black with "I love anal sex" tattoo bangs 4 monster cocks. I just gotta get this.
why they gotta be monster cocks? Did we power rank them?
Well, I think the number 1 has got to be the teardrop, because that means you killed somebody, and anybody who's killed somebody. Oh, here it is, buddy. Look at this woman's tattoo. Just
It's deep. But how about that chick? Deep in it.
we can't show that on YouTube though. But I'm gonna crop this out. Just this part right here. I love anal sex. Isn't that funny?
That's great. How about the girl who got suck my dick on her fucking eyebrow?
What?
Like when you get a face and because I'm really thinking about getting a neck tattoo, Johnny, just to really do it.
Oh fuck, you're right. She did get suck my dick on her face, huh?
Like she's pretty too, right?
Well, except when she opens her mouth, she kind of loses her.
Why? Because you got fucked up teeth.
Yeah, look at her. This chick right here.
Yeah, I mean that's just somebody who doesn't have anybody in your life to be like, dude, you're an idiot.
She doesn't have anybody in her life to be like, dude, don't get suck my dick tattooed on your face. On your face.
You know, here's the thing, dude. Like a girl like that, I guarantee you, it's from a really rough background, right?
Are you kidding me? Yeah, obviously.
But because look how shiny of an object she is, right?
You retarded.
Like, dude, to me, that's malpractice to do that to somebody. Like, any tattoo artist should not be willing to do that.
Look at
Well, I mean, if she's 18,
Yeah, to me though, I would just be like, sorry, because a tattoo artist can refuse you. It's not like a rights thing. You can be like, no, I don't want to do that, and I would.
Girl, though, so
That's like if you go to the
Well,
doctor.
my opinion is if you have braces, you shouldn't get a face tattoo.
Good. That's a good theory.
You know?
That's a rule for life, really. Like Jordan Peterson rule for life. You know how he has rules for life? I think that's a rule for life. If you have braces, should get a neck. That might be our next T-shirt. Get a face. No face tattoos if you got braces.
Okay. I know I need one more, Johnny. What we say? Snakes or skulls?
Well, yeah, we can throw them in together if you want.
Snake skulls?
Yeah. What do you? I also get weirded out by the baby tattoos, you know, where like dead babies and like if your
Dead babies?
Yeah, like if your kid died or whatever, and you just got their face like above your titties.
Oh, that is weird.
and
dude.
it's like, you know,
baby
gone, but
face. Oh
nothing.
yeah, I'm gonna give you that baby faces. So here it is, Johnny. Here it is. Our new. Do we have any sound effects?
We will win the edit. So,
It's time for Power Rank This.
well, how about any of these move you?
No, they don't move me.
It's amazing to me how many good artists are now tattoo. You know, like guys that would be painting or something in the 17th century
Yeah.
are now doing tattoos.
Johnny, you got any tats?
No.
Yeah, we gotta do that.
I can't commit to anything like that. That's always been my opinion. I don't have anything against them. My girlfriend has a few, but it's just
Nice. You got a tramp stamp, Johnny?
no. I believe me. I would. I would
Does
Be
it say no pulling out?
the first to support her getting a tramp stamp, but it's
What would you want her to get you, Johnny?
yeah, just my name in cursive. Yeah, right there. Yeah.
Johnny, Power Rank This. Here we go. Top 5 tattoos.
I don't even know. I got some sound effects. No,
Nope, that's not the sound effect, Johnny.
no, not that one. Let's see what it is.
For the thousands in
No.
Okay, I'll do the applause when you do power rank this.
All right.
Okay, hold on. I gotta let it run out. Hold on.
Number 5.
No, do the intro again.
Top Power. Okay, here we go. Power Rank This.
The people are going wild about power rank
And
this.
we're going to power rank top tattoos.
Tell me, Sam, what are we power
We're
ranking
power
today?
ranking top 5 tattoos. Lets everybody know you're shady as shit.
Okay.
Number 5, babies' faces.
Babies' faces.
Babies'
number 5.
faces,
Coming
shit.
in number 5. The
Coming
classic.
in number 5,
Number
baby
5.
faces.
Number 5.
No matter how good it is, you have a baby's face tattooed on your face.
For the rest of your life.
Yeah, on the rest of your life. Number 4,
Number 4.
anyone with cursive.
Cursive writing. Number
Cursive
4.
writing is scary and shady, and no one knows what you're saying. Right?
Especially when it's I love anal sex.
Right? Number 3.
Number 3.
Angel wings.
Rick Dees in the weekly top 40.
Angel wings. You get angel wings, you're shady as shit.
You're shady as shit.
Number 2.
Number 2.
Spider tattoos.
On the elbows, especially.
Especially on the elbows. Or tits.
Ooh, or tits. I like tit tattoos.
That's my friend Bonnie.
Breast tattoos popular in the black woman community. They get them like writing right here. I've noticed like a lot of very popular.
I don't like ass plants. And number 1,
Number 1.
a teardrop. That was the most obvious,
Teardrop on
but
the
it
eye.
really is
It
a
is.
sign you are shady as fuck.
And to clarify, we should just say we did not any Aryan or satanic stuff. We assume.
Yeah,
assume
that's
that
automatically out.
it's a given.
That's automatically out. All right, Johnny, final thing I wanted to talk about.
Okay.
I am trying to get spiritual. You know that, Johnny. Johnny, you fucking know that.
Heard about it.
I'm trying to get spiritual. Oh, update. We need to update one. Update. It's update. We follow up on a story we talked about before. It's time for Broken Simulations updates. Yes, guys. That dude's penis still burning.
You're enjoying this way too much. Oh, the guy that asked you to pray for him?
Yeah. So here's what happens. He doesn't always remember me. So sometimes I'll come back around and he'll be like, sir, I'll be like, how's that burning penis? And he'll be like, and I'll just walk off.
Oh, just freak him out. Like, how did you know about my
Is your
penis?
dick still burning?
He knows everything.
I walk off. And then sometimes he'll be like, sir, I go, what? He goes, can you pray for me? I go, of course. What am I praying for? He goes, for my mind, my body, and my burning penis. And I'll just right in the middle of the song be like, shape-shifting Jesus, please help my good friend. He needs his mind, his body, and his dick is on fire.
With your kids, you're doing this.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't know what I'm saying yet. Oh, please help him. And he thanks me so much.
You don't get any threatening vibes from this guy? He seems like a safe dude.
No, not at all, dude. He really needs me. He really needs me.
Sounds like he might need you to give him some penicillin.
Johnny, if somebody asked you to pray for their burning penis, you wouldn't pray for
Yeah, I would. Yeah, sure.
Johnny, right now I'm going to pray that you pray for your burning penises. Dear shapeshifting Jesus, please help.
I think you're making a mockery of prayer right now.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
You know what?
Johnny, I like to lean into it, okay? That's what I do, Johnny. I don't do anything half-ass. Welcome to Hard in the Paint.
What?
Oh, by the way, dude. So my girl's still milking, right? She's still milking her udders. She's still milking, and like the women now have a machine. I don't know what they do before. Were they just like? Oh no,
like cows.
They would just put the kids right on there. But now the kids have an option. They either like hit right from the tap, or do like microbrewery, right? That's kind of how it goes, right?
Bottled, yeah.
So they got these machines, dude, and it's just
breast
like,
pump, yeah,
and they're like milkers, and they milk it, and they stretch the nipple out like it looks like an Asian dick. That's how long it is, right? And so I had to go get her a new milker because her old milker had slowed down.
It would just started wearing out.
Yeah, it's like I'm done milking.
The ball bearing.
I can't milk no more. It was like I'm out.
She must have really been producing some milk,
dude. She's feeding 2 babies. She's got to milk.
Do mothers that have twins make more milk?
I assume.
I'm gonna Google that.
Dude, can you believe I have twins?
No, it still blows my mind every time I think about it.
Oh, and by the way, can you add this to the tattoo thing real quick?
Yeah, yeah.
The funniest thing, Johnny, about a face tattoo.
The more milk your babies take, it's like the Beatles. The love you make is equal to the love you take. The more milk your babies take, the more milk your breasts will make. That's the rhyme. So there you go. Go on. What do you want me to add?
Johnny, the other day I was at the store. Speaking of tattoos, I was at the store.
The comedy store?
I was just at the store, and I couldn't find a mask, so I was buying a mask. But while I was waiting in line to buy the mask, a guy with a full face tattoo is staring at me like, dude, what the fuck is your problem?
What do you mean? Like
this
because you didn't have a mask on?
Super face tatted up.
Because you didn't have a mask on?
Yeah.
That's so funny when he looks at you like the freak.
Yeah, he's like, you fucking freak.
We're really excited to welcome Skillshare back as a sponsor of Broken Simulation. I'm a member at Skillshare. I've taken a number of courses there, most recently video editing and illustration. I really enjoyed those. If you're not familiar with Skillshare, Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for creative and curious people. I count myself among those people. Explore new skills there, deepen existing passions, and get lost in creativity. Skillshare is a great way to refresh your creativity and explore beyond your area of focus. Try a class in photography or illustration or even watercolor painting. They really, the classes you can take there are many and varied. There are so many. You may even catch yourself by surprise. You may have new talents that you didn't even realize you had. So there you go. Skillshare believes a strong community is essential to personal growth, so you can tap into the support of fellow creatives who provide encouragement, communication, and inspiration. When you join, you can try one of Skillshare's new live classes. This is really exciting. I actually can't wait to try this myself. Experience real-time inspiration as you connect with popular teachers in real time while watching and working along with other members. Explore your creativity at Skillshare.com/brokensim, and the first 1,000 people to use our link, that's Skillshare.com/brokensim, will get a free trial of the Skillshare Premium membership, which I highly recommend. Again, that's Skillshare.com/brokensim. For the first 1,000 people to use our link, we'll have a free trial of the Skillshare Premium membership. We love Skillshare. They're a sponsor of our show. They have been several times in the past, And as I said, I can't recommend them more. All right. Headline. And this is also an update. Remember the Jetpack Man? Well, he has returned to the LAX
He's
skies.
back.
He's been spotted again flying over the skies in Los Angeles, this time at more than 6,000 feet.
Yeah, but he's not really like flying the cool way.
What does that
He's
mean?
flying like this. He's not flying like that.
Oh, you mean his body's not horizontal?
Yeah, he's like this.
Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry, that's not cool for you.
Yeah.
The guy's in a jetpack 6,000 feet above Los Angeles,
Dude,
waving at airliners, and he's not flying the cool way. What are you talking about? That's awesome. The guy's awesome. God bless him.
Johnny, would you like to be that guy?
No, fuck no.
Johnny, would you go up in a jetpack?
No. It sounds dangerous. No.
Why not, Johnny?
A China Airlines crew.
Johnny, you wouldn't want to fight crime with a jetpack?
You can't fight crime.
Do you remember, Johnny, you're a little
gotta-
too young.
it's
Do you
heavy, you gotta
remember
take it off.
Faces of Death?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, those weren't real, right? But
A lot of them were fake, I think. Maybe some of them were real.
Do you remember the one where the guy parachutes into like an alligator farm and then they just show
that's
these
fake, yeah.
alligators just eating something?
Yeah, that's
Those
fake.
are so traumatizing.
Those are
you
the worst,
kids
man.
don't know how good you have it.
Faces of Death was this VHS tape
Yeah.
that you could rent in like the dark corners of some video rental stores, and it just had the worst violent like footage.
It was even behind the porno stores.
Yeah.
Johnny, the porno section, they had the giant doors like you were going into a saloon.
18 plus only. It used to say on there.
And then you would like, and the video was so much thicker than the normal video, so you couldn't hide it.
Okay, this is just the headline is the best. Man who farted in Uber ends up in court.
So hold on.
Bristol Live.
So who's suing who? The driver suing the guy for farting in his car?
Trouble flared after James Mallet let rip on his way to a nightclub. Breaking wind in the back of an Uber taxi cost a man a suspended jail term, but the repercussion for the taxi driver was that he has returned to his native Bulgaria. This fart was so bad that it
There's
sent
no
the guy
way
back
this
to
is
Bulgaria.
real.
Drunken James Mallet let rip as Alexander Bonchev was driving him to Chaser's nightclub in Kingswood. This is in England. Bristol Crown Court heard it was the final straw for the cabbie, who, after suffering abuse from other fares, told Mallet to get out of his vehicle. The court heard when Mallet left, he rained blows on the driver, who knocked down Mallet in self-defense. Mallet, 35, of Moravian Road in Kingswood, pled guilty to assault occasioning actual... That's such a British criminal term. Listen to this. He pled guilty to assault occasioning actual harm.
Occasioning is a word?
Yeah, it is, yeah. On November 30 last year.
What's occasioning mean?
It's like, I don't know, fucking like... it's like an instance, you know what I mean? Like causing an instance of, or...
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I
Occasioning.
can give you the exact definition.
Yeah, I'd like the
I
exact
know
definition.
we do this little...
You know what I'm saying? Give me the definition.
A particular time or instance. Yeah, the exact word I said. Instance. There we go. Of an event.
Do you ever think you would say those words together? Assault occasioning?
No, not. Did not expect that. No. University, this is from CBS News. University says students may be intentionally getting coronavirus so they can sell their antibody plasma.
Is that possible?
Kids making that money, you know?
Hey, dude.
Sell your sperm.
It's either that or OnlyFans. Pick one.
And it's Brigham Young University.
Oh, yeah, dude.
The Mormons.
Yeah. You want some of that Mormon blood, dog?
Brigham Young University campus in Idaho said this week it is investigating claims that some college students are intentionally trying to get sick with COVID-19 in order to sell their plasma for cash. The university said it plans to suspend any students caught attempting to contract the virus on purpose.
Why?
The school, which is owned by the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, strongly condemned the alleged behavior during the pandemic in a statement Monday. We didn't talk about the Comedy Store, Doc.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Real quick. What have you thought about it so far?
I absolutely love it.
Yeah, me too. It's great.
I love it. You know?
What did you think of that part where it's clearly set up where Frank Castillo gets passed by Adam? Like I mean, it's so painfully set up.
I mean, like, yeah.
Come on, dude.
Yeah. I mean, it is.
It was a setup, right?
But I think that's what it would be like.
But that's bad journalism. You're not supposed to do that in a documentary, reenact something without saying it's a reenactment.
I think this is more entertainment than actual, like, I'm friends with the guy who did it, and I think he was just going for just to give the overall experience.
So you think if somebody asked him, was that real, he would just be like, yeah, that was a reenactment?
Or maybe, I mean, is it possible that Adam did that on purpose to kind of in front of the cameras?
Maybe. But
Is it possible? Listen, I can't say anything.
Was Frank really not passed before then? Even after he won the roast battle and everything?
Yeah. I mean, that's a great example of how if you get the wrong manager, you're fucked. You're fucked. They did nothing with that. They didn't even get him on the road.
Yeah.
They didn't do anything with him. Nothing. But he's a hard worker and he's a good dude. And I'm fine with it. I love the doc. I loved all the old stories of the old... Because the Comedy Store is so interesting.
Dude, seeing Mitzi Shore's office for me, I just love that they still have it set up like that up there. When's the last time you went up there? Have you been in her office?
For a long time. I don't remember the last time.
Was she alive the last time you went in her office?
Yeah, I mean, it's been a decade, I think.
Did it look like how you remembered it?
Yeah.
That's cool. It's kind of like a shrine to her.
It really is.
Where is Adam? By the way, what a contrast between Mitzi's office and Adam's office. Adam's office looks like it's inside Apple headquarters, you know? I mean, that's a big contrast.
Well, I mean, one's the queen. The other guy is making his legacy, you know? But for me, dude, it's just like the story about Freddie Prinze is probably the most interesting thing I've seen so far.
It's the best I've ever heard all that fleshed out too. Like as far as when it all, because when I hear about Freddie Prinze, I've never gotten it. You never see a lot of his comedy. There's not a lot of it out there, and I've just never gotten.
Only 22 when he died.
But what I'm saying, I've never gotten how big a deal he was until I saw this documentary and why it was so impactful to everybody.
Man, when he ran on stage with Bob Hope, that's when I was in like, oh wow.
Yeah, see, I have no concept of what he meant.
Big.
Like I've heard more about him as he related to Freddie Prinze Jr. than I have about.
Well, I just couldn't believe how composed he was at 22. Yeah, man, I loved it. I love that Mike included a lot of the old guys there because that is their Comedy Store too.
Yeah, you've seen a lot of. It seems like these documentaries, and there are a few that have been done in the past. I think there was like like a true Hollywood story kind of version of the Comedy Store, and all of them are flawed because they used the comedians of that era when it was made, and they just always seem dated. But this one I think will stand up to the test of time because it actually used the comics from the era they were talking about, rather than trying to pull from. We'll revisit.
But I love it, dude, and it lets you know how powerful that dojo is.
All right, let's get back to the news then. I love that BYU story. We're going to go fast through these. I don't love that one. Let me see. This is from AP. Authorities, 37 pounds of meth found in driver's spare tire.
This guy tried to pack 10 pounds of meth into a 5-pound bag of meth.
Law enforcement officers who pulled over a driver for a traffic violation in Mississippi allegedly discovered about 37 pounds of methamphetamine hidden inside a spare tire stashed inside the vehicle. The Scott County Sheriff's Office and the Flowood Police Department stopped a pickup truck, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, the street value, $350,000 inside a spare tire.
That seems like the least amount. Like, if you had that much of coke, it seems like that'd be a couple mil,
That's
right?
what I would have thought, yeah. Tell me, Sam, if you had, at a certain time in your life, come upon 37 pounds of meth, would you still be here today?
Dude, here's my whole thing about all my drug use. It was in such small quantities.
So you think you would have been able to?
Yeah, I would have done a pinch and then been like, dude, I don't want anything to do with this, and walk off and watch porn for 3 days.
That's so funny. This is just.
See, do you know here?
Go ahead.
Here's the joke, dude. Like, I always say in the recovery stuff that speed cured me of my coke problem. You know?
Yeah.
Speed it worked all the kinks out of coke.
Oh, yeah, I've heard. Yeah, you've talked about that. Yeah, well, but which is easier to kick? Like, which is more
coke,
addictive?
way easier.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. That's why I always laugh when they're like, somebody tests positive for coke. They're like, it's a performance enhancer. I'm like, dude, you have no clue what coke is.
After the
You would have to do scoops in between each round for it to help you at all. And then it wouldn't help you because your nose would instantly clog.
Okay. Where the fuck is this video? There's this runaway boat.
Oh, by the way, my friend told me Sylvester Stallone made dolphin porn with young actresses for the elites. That's something I've heard about.
Dolphin porn?
Dolphin porn.
What does that mean?
Dolphin porn.
Okay. Headline AP. Driverless boat in Florida spins out of control, smashing docks. Now, this is just fun because of this video here. I want to show you the video. Samuel.
Like, who let that happen?
The,
Oh, it's going to go hit this?
yeah, just keep watching. In Port St. Lucie, Florida, 3 men conducting a photo shoot. Of course they were.
Oh, no!
A photo shoot on a boat in a busy Florida river somehow went overboard, leaving
Here
the...
it goes. Boom!
Wow, that's awesome. Leaving the 24-foot vessel unmanned and out of control. Oh, that's from a helicopter. They're shooting that. You can see the...
Well, at least it's done.
The landing apparatus. The 3 men told deputies that they accidentally fell into the St. Lucie River along Florida's Atlantic coast on Saturday, leaving the boat unmanned. Of course, these assholes were doing a photo shoot. It circled around the men numerous times, forcing them to dive underwater so it wouldn't run them over. The boat then straightened out, hit a concrete dock, went airborne, and hit a second dock before coming to a stop,
Oh,
as
my
we saw.
God.
Awesome, right?
I hope they got
what kind
some
of
good
photo
pictures.
shoot? Yeah.
I hope that camera's waterproof.
Yeah, they lost all that shit, man.
Man, I bought one of those GoPros and it's just sitting at my house. I should do something.
They're great,
with it.
dude. Yeah, they're great.
They're not good for shooting stand-up, though.
No, not for shooting stand-up.
God,
I did tell you not to get a GoPro.
You did. You did.
Well, okay, we like to, on this show, keep up with the... I almost said retarded shit that NASA does, and I'm going to stick with that. The retarded shit that NASA does.
I love this, Johnny. Slowly but surely.
Here's their latest. The latest from NASA is, and this is from AP, headline, potty training. NASA tests new $23 million titanium, guess what it is?
Cock ring.
Space toilet. It's a $23 million titanium space toilet. Look at it.
Oh,
There
my
it is.
God. You shove that in your butt, and then you poop in it. Dude, you know what it is, man? That is the scariest part about shitting on a plane. That suction. I always think it's going to pull out my innards.
Your balls or something? Oh, I got you.
You ever hear the story about fucking John Sally banged this chick? His dick was so big it pulled out her insides, and he had to take her to the fucking hospital.
No.
That's what I picture that
like
thing
an urban
doing.
Legend. Cape Canaveral, NASA's first new space potty in decades, a $23 million titanium toilet better suited for women. I don't know what that means.
Why is that for women?
I don't know. Is getting a not so dry run at that's a funny joke at the International Space Station before eventually flying to the moon. Now,
Johnny, would you have used this at space camp when you didn't shit for a week?
dude, some guy kept going in there every night and shitting on the floor in the bathroom, a public bathroom that we all shared, and I was grossed out by it. So it was no thing for me. I didn't eat a lot. I was a skinny kid. Didn't go to the bathroom for a week. No big deal.
But would you have shoved this vacuum thing up your asshole?
It's packed inside a cargo ship that should have blasted off late Thursday from Wallops
Johnny,
Island,
did you ever
Virginia.
think about shoving your dick down those vacuum tubes?
No, dude, that sounds terribly dangerous.
Yeah, because I think it has like weird, like little choppers.
What vacuum tubes? Wait,
You know
I thought you were
those
talking
long
about vacuum.
tubes?
Oh, yeah.
You ever thought about that?
Did you do that?
No, but
Have you thought about it?
no. The closest thing I ever did to that is I fucked my couch.
Everybody did that.
Did everybody put salami in between the sheets?
No, not everybody did that. But the launch was aborted just 2 minutes remaining, with just 2 minutes remaining in the countdown. Northrop Grumman, another great American institution, said it would try again Friday if engineers can figure out what went wrong. So barely 100 pounds and just 28 inches tall, the new toilet is roughly half as big as the two Russian-built ones, of course. at the space station. It's more camper sized to fit the NASA Orion capsules, which will carry astronauts to the moon in a few years.
Johnny, if you had to be an animal in the zoo, would you prefer San Diego Zoo?
I'd never been to the San Diego. I know the LA Zoo sucks.
I mean, just the weather.
Oh. It's a little hot down there. It depends on what kind of animal.
San Diego's the best weather on the planet, dude.
I'd rather be in the San Francisco Zoo, I think.
Why? They're shutting it
It's
down.
cool down there.
You know what happened with that, right?
No, I don't know anything about it.
So a tiger ate a guy, and the next day, it's the most packed the zoo has ever been. And then they made it...
Wait, what? So people thought they were just going to be like little tufts of hair or like a leg left
Something, dude. They wanted to see some action, bro.
Like they didn't clean up the... Oh, God.
They want to see some... Dude, it's the train wreck way of promoting.
Well, what was the... what? So is that the story?
And then when they ensured that no one would ever get eaten by a tiger again,
people stopped going.
People stopped going.
That's hilarious. This is the most politically correct bullshit I've ever heard. The old toilets cater more toward men. To better accommodate women, NASA tilted the seat on the new toilet and made it taller. The new shape should help astronauts position themselves better for number 2, said Johnson Space Center's Melissa McKinley, the project
Dude, I'm
manager.
really amazed that they don't have women's bathrooms. That, you know how guys have stalls like this? Women should have stalls like this. Like a long line where chick can just straddle it and pee.
I can't say I understand what you're saying.
Okay, so men have like a long trough, right? Where they pee. They can just
you're talking about the urinals.
Yeah, urinals. So why don't they have women have a urinal like this? And they just gotta step over it and just pee down.
Like a pig trough or something?
Yeah,
They just kinda...
but they step over it.
That's so gross, dude. No, the women don't want to watch a bunch of other women pissing in front of them.
Well, have you been in a woman's bathrooms? It's a war zone of disgusting.
Yeah.
The reason we think women are the kinder, gentler one is because they wear makeup and look pretty in dresses, okay? And they're our moms. They are fucking filthy animals. The bathroom is where fucking just war crimes are committed. You ever look into the box? What's in the box? I'll tell you what it is. Bleeding tampons.
Cleaning up a mess is a big deal in space. We don't want any misses or escapes.
And wouldn't it just shoot right up?
Yeah, they said, let's just say everything floats in weightlessness. That's what AP said. So there you go. Watch this video.
Whoa, this is creepy already. I don't like any videos like this. Whoa. Whoa.
Cool, right? See
Whoa.
it? Wow.
What do you think that is?
Well, I can tell you what AP is telling us that experts are saying it is. Flash in dark sky was probably random meteor, expert says. This is in Pittsburgh.
Do you ever believe them?
Sometimes. A flash that lit up the skies over parts of Pennsylvania and Ohio in the wee hours of Wednesday morning was probably a random meteor, an expert said. Many social media users around the area reported the streaking fireball shortly after 4 a.m. It remained in the skies for a short time before disappearing from view. Cool video, though.
Oh, by the way, did anyone here? Yeah, for sure. And I wish one time one expert would talk to the AP. They'd be like, what was that? Be like, it's probably some intergalactic fisters. That's what it is. And just see if anyone gives a shit.
Yeah, well, they just take their word for it because they're experts.
Yeah. Do you like how Trump is just saying anything retarded on the campaign tour right now?
What do you think? Do you think he's doing that on purpose? Or there's a theory that he's medicated and it's making him kind of manic. What do you think?
Probably. I mean, dude, this guy's 70. He's got to do like these crazy. That was a big thing they said about Hillary. It's like,
oh,
dude,
yeah.
She was like, she's super old.
She was loopy.
And she's just like doing all these campaign stuff. I mean, I do 5 podcasts. I want to cry. These guys are all over the place.
Well, I know Rogan's always talking about that theory, or not theory, but that rumor that Trump is on meth, or legal meth, like
yeah.
Like,
I mean, they say crystal meth is huge with senior citizens.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not good for the heart.
But Johnny, did you hear one quote he said? Someone goes, they said, someone came up to me and said, you're the most famous person on the planet. I said, no, I'm not. He goes, then who is? I go, Jesus Christ. Come on, man.
Well, dude, I mean, let's not pretend he hasn't been that way for a while. There, like 2 days after 9/11, remember, he called into the news and was like, yeah, and I guess this means that I now own the tallest building in New York City.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like,
but he's never been a Jesus freak.
oh, no, he's putting that on for sure.
Right? I
Yeah.
mean, he's just playing to this.
Oh, no, like
base.
when
I
he
get
went to
it.
that church across the street from the White House, and like held up the Bible or whatever. I remember
With
anybody,
his 8 foot tall, like fucking. Have you seen the Nephilim that he has as his
No.
his Secret Service guy?
Oh, yeah. I thought you were going
Or
to say
the
he had
fact
some
that
art or
Barron Trump is 6'6"?
something. Is he really?
Yeah, he's like a world chess master too.
That's crazy. I also you can tell Trump is a poser because with religion, because anybody who's ever been to church calls it 2 Corinthians, And he was doing a speech and he goes, yeah, one of my favorite passages is 2 Corinthians,
right? 2 Corinthians.
2 Corinthians walk into a bar. This is
Who
also
am I to make fun of anybody?
Yeah,
say
right.
names.
Yeah, that's a good point. AP, Romanian villagers re-elect mayor despite, what do you think this is going to be? Despite what? His COVID-19 death.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dude, that is the worst when you can't beat a dead guy.
After handing Ayhan Aliman victory in the election for their local mayor, residents of a small village in southern Romania went to his grave to light candles for him. Aliman was reelected in a landslide for an unprecedented 3rd term as mayor of the village
What was that guy doing?
of the Veselu,
Dude, if I'm elected, I'll stick my dick in all of you.
despite having died from COVID-19 complications 10 days prior to the country's municipal elections.
My aunt, who's 90, got COVID and pneumonia and got out of the hospital. That's
How long
close.
was she in the hospital?
For like a week.
That's a close call.
That is a close call.
His death came too late to remove his name from Sunday's ballot, but the news of his passing spread fast through the village, and they still re-elected him. The popular incumbent would have celebrated his 57th birthday on Election Day.
Unbelievable.
So there you go. This is a sports story, and it's one of my favorite stories of the week. You ready for this, Sam?
Yeah.
Are you ready? Because I don't feel like you're ready.
What?
If like you're ready to text somebody on the phone. Neighbor calls 911 when hockey fan, this is from AP, yells, shoot, shoot.
What?
A neighbor, and this is in Tampa, Florida, of course, a neighbor called sheriff's deputies on some rabid Tampa Bay Lightning fans who were screaming, shoot, shoot, as they watched Game 3 of the Stanley Cup Final on television Wednesday night.
Oh, my God.
The call prompted several Hillsborough County sheriff's deputies to show up at Devin Garnett's apartment door. He and 2 friends had gathered to watch the game. In the first period, the trio began screaming for a goal, prompting the 911 call. The caller told dispatchers someone was yelling loudly in the apartment just before 8:30 p.m. Wednesday. Shoot, shoot. So they came to the door and thought there were guns in the house. Garnett, lucky nobody was shot. Garnett, 26, told the Tampa Bay Times, "We're like, nope, we're just screaming for Steven Stamkos."
Unbelievable.
The complainant told police he heard a couple screaming at each other, with one yelling, "I dare you to shoot." The police completely understood and laughed it off. So there we go. Good policing in Tampa.
Good policing. Bad neighbors.
Almost done here. We're just going to take a peep at this. I'm sure some of you will have seen this already, but this video is some of the best video of a near cougar attack we've ever seen. All right, now we're going to have a quick word from our sponsor, MyBookie. We love MyBookie around here. They came to us at a time when we really needed sponsors. So if you are into online gaming, you want a sports book online, we definitely recommend MyBookie. Personally, we all use it here on the show. Between the NFL, college ball, and the MLB playoffs, there's no shortage of games to watch right now. And with thousands of lines available on all your favorite sports and events, you can turn your game day into payday with MyBookie. If you're the type of guy who likes to back the big favorites, consider putting a couple in a parlay for a much bigger payout. Not only do parlays make meaningless games exciting, but more importantly, they give you a chance to turn ordinary bets into real money makers. And don't forget the underdogs. They have a ton of value too. The thing about the NFL is that underdogs are never really underdogs on Sunday. Every team, and this is what makes the NFL great, truly has a chance to win. And now you do too, thanks to MyBookie. Game spreads, championship futures, and player prop bets. It's never too late to get in on the action and start turning your sports knowledge into actual cash in your wallet. And who couldn't use a little extra cash? Sign up at MyBookie, and when you do, use our promo code BROKENSIM, that's one word, to claim a deposit match, dollar for dollar, all the way up to $1,000. It's a bonus designed to give you a little help and a head start on your winning season. That's promo code BROKENSIM, one word, for you to claim your bonus when you make your deposit. Stacked UFC cards, presidential prop bets even, all the major sports and more. Sign up today and begin your winning season exclusively at MyBookie. So what's the number one rule when you're out hiking is if you see cubs of bears, cubs of cougars,
run.
Get the fuck out of there, right?
Right.
What does this guy do? Not that.
Oh, is that a cub?
Yeah. You see him ahead there? Just right here? He sees him. Oh, look. Cute cubbies. Oh,
You.
He's shitting himself.
Holy face.
Hold on. Now, is he filming this or is it like on a GoPro?
I think it's a GoPro on his front, though. So you're seeing his front.
Oh,
You might be his camera if he's holding it, his phone. Look at it. You see it? How close it is to him?
Oh,
It's got to actually. It can't be a GoPro. It's got to be his phone.
Oh.
He might have it.
Well, then you know what? I hope he gets eaten.
Why?
Because he's an asshole.
Get the f away.
Why?
Because
Get
why
the
is he
away.
filming? Just get out of
Holy
there.
Well, no. I mean, dude,
Holy
every time he goes to turn his back, this thing gets closer to him. He's doing the right thing by
Go.
facing it.
Go.
You can't run.
Go.
Those things are so much faster.
No.
Look at it. Every time he goes to turn his
No.
back, it
Go away.
sneaks up on him. Like
Go
that.
away. Please go away. Holy
Grab a rock.
Well, you're
Go
on
away.
something there.
Go away.
We're gonna play
I'm big and
this back
scary.
at
Holy
1.5 times.
Go away. Go away. You're good. You're good, little kitty cat. Oh.
That kind of annoyed me, little
Holy-
kitty cat. I wish he
What's
didn't
up,
say
dude?
that.
Oh. Holy Nice and slow. Come on. Ah!
That thing didn't even flinch when he screamed at it.
Roar! No. No.
Cat doesn't give a
I'm big
shit.
and scary. I'm big and
Are you big and
Go
scary,
away.
dude? Or are you scared?
go away. Go away. Go get your babies. I'm not coming back down, I promise. Holy. Holy. Babies. And mama got to be right there, don't they?
Grab a rock, dude.
Dude, you're scary. You're a scary kitty cat.
This guy shit. I wish he would stop saying kitty cat. It's really bugging me.
Holy No,
Yeah,
go
it's
away.
like, why are you
Go
doing comedy when you're about to die?
fuck. Did you see that, dude?
Yeah.
No.
Look at that,
Dude,
bro.
You, dude.
That's a Matrix shit right there, right?
He says that that was when he was trying to reach down to get rocks when it did that shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Where's my gun?
Where's my gun? I mean, if I had a gun, I'd be
Okay.
using it about now. I gotta say.
This is when I die. Nope. Get the away.
Did he just say this is the
Stupid
way I
kitty cat.
fucking die?
Yeah.
Holy, come on, dude. I don't feel like dying today. Ah,
Oh my God.
go eat your babies. Ah.
All right, dude. Oh, he's like, fuck. I might as well
No.
get dinner.
Go away. Go
Man,
away.
we're watching this at 1.5 speed. They've been walking for like 4 minutes already at this point.
Go away. No.
Look at it.
Face, dude.
It's so
Can't attack
fast,
you guys look
dude.
away from you. Dude,
Every
What do
time
we
he
do?
looks away, it does that.
come on.
Or it tries to bend over to get a rock.
Come on. Ah. Oh, stupid. This sucks. This is
Here,
scary.
just fast forward it.
My heart is
It's
racing.
almost over.
Dude. Okay.
You can hear it growling, dude. He picks up a rock there,
Oh, look how close you are.
and he throws the
Yeah,
rock,
get the
and it
away
just goes.
from me.
Did you hear him? Yeah, get the
Face.
fuck away from me. That's what I thought, bitch. The guy was shitting himself.
But nice
Oh,
throw. You
damn it.
nailed him, huh?
Looks like it.
Okay. Yeah, so that just happened.
Yeah. How
Like-
intense was that, dude?
Well, you know what, dude? It's like, Why are you, dude? It's my bit about like people driving through these fires. Why are you filming?
Yeah. Well, I think he had the camera out already for the Cubs, maybe. But I think people think if they film it, like, nobody dies on film. You know what I mean? Like, there's never people who survive get the shit on the film.
Guys, what a wonderful episode this is. We talked about so much stuff. What did we talk about, Johnny? Power ranking tattoos.
We talked about the Comedy Store doc.
Yeah.
We talked about the Masked Singer. We did a little reenactment.
I thought that was the best part of the show when I just nailed Ken Jeong.
We talked about the news, crazy news.
Yeah.
We got a lot in today.
Johnny, what'd you learn today?
I learned that you are into really the trashiest TV there is.
Oh, yeah. Ink Masters is so bad. It's so good.
It's terrible.
It's great. It's great with how bad it is.
The
only season I didn't like is when the smoking hot chick, Ryan, it was so obvious that she was going to win, and they just forced it through down everybody's throat. She's been, like, tattooing for 4 years. Guys have been doing it for 20 years. She's good.
I like Kat Von D's show. Is that good?
Kat Von D's great. Yeah.
Actually, I'm lying. I don't like it. I've seen like one episode, but I like the way
I love the tattoo show.
I think she's hot. So.
My funniest thing, Johnny, with the tattoo show is like, man, imagine getting a tattoo that makes somebody lose, and now you have to walk around with that for the rest of your life.
Wait, so I haven't seen it. So is it like where American Idol, where the people starting out at the beginning
it's like
really
America's
suck?
Next Top Model.
But is it like where the people at the beginning really suck in American Idol, so you just got shitty tattoos?
Some seasons everybody's good.
But are there some bad tattoos, like really bad?
Yeah, there's some bad ones out there.
Really?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, that sucks.
And then people are getting them on their face, on their necks, on their hands, on the side of their heads, and they just want a free tattoo.
No, that's one of, like, as far as reality shows you sign up for free tickets for, that's near the bottom.
How about one episode in the live finale, Dave Navarro was hanging down from meat hooks.
That's a weird dude.
I don't like that shit.
That's
no meat.
Weird. Yeah.
No like claws in ya.
You know the Native Americans used to do that shit?
Dude, the Native Americans like to get weird, dog.
Yeah, they used to do like flesh hanging from the flesh. On their backs.
Guys, this has been Broken Simulation. We're going to keep doing this. Rocking hard. Hope you guys enjoyed it.